Hello everyone, welcome back. This is a health reading for the felon who should have never been allowed to run for president. And we have Scrotus. The Supreme Court of the United States to thank for that. Well, at least 6 of them. Or 5. The 5 men for sure. I can't remember how they voted on that immunity decision. But I know for sure the 5 men did. So, Friday, August 29th, 2025. What is the truth about the felon's health? Donald John Trump. J for genius. That's what he said. Right there. Okay. So, the forces in motion for the day. He's got a lot of emotional energy bubbling up. I do not believe it has anything to do with love. But he wants something, and from women, maybe it's also just the fact that his body is overflowing with tons of blocked water. I don't know. Maybe it's something to do about a pregnancy in the past. Could be that. Maybe he's celebrating something. Maybe there's an opportunity for a new relationship, and he's celebrating. When it comes to health, I can't say anything bad about this card except for maybe holding water. Possibly. Okay. Oh boy, we've got the eclipse card there. So when it comes to the big challenge for the day, and we have the 7 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, what am I saying? 7 of Wands come through reversed. This is heart problems. On the level of health, we're in the area of strokes and heart problems. A lot of water pressure. That's very possible. Okay. So first thing in the morning, he's not able to walk away from something, and he could be feeling the lunar eclipse that's coming up, the full moon lunar eclipse that's coming up on September 7th. Because the eclipses can bring through information and changes and turning points that can start a week or two before the actual eclipse. So, he's right in that time frame. It kind of, the eclipses will speed things up. So, yeah, that's interesting there. But anyway, when it comes to health in this card, this is the lymphatic system. It's also our card for addictions and tumors. And maybe problems with his skeletal system, can't get up those stairs very well anymore. So, and then we have, also in the morning, we have the Judgment card coming through reversed. So there, that brings through, hello kitty time, it's kitty time out there. Puppies too. Doggies too. But anyway, Judgment card reverse is somebody that is not going within and not looking at the past and not looking at their actions and not trusting. So therefore, when you don't do that, you don't do any of that emotional process work, you don't learn to trust yourself. And this is him going through his own hell realm, living in his body. And he can't get away from that. There's no escaping that. He wants to, but he can't. Goodness. All right. So midday, so this is morning or whenever he gets up, and then this would be midday for him, whatever that is. With the Five of Cups reversed, this is our card for colon, bladder, prostate, and everything below. Cancer. This is illnesses of the sex organs and the elimination organs. And with the, oh my goodness, with the Knight of Pentacles reversed, this is an acute illness. It's got him down, whatever it is. This is not good when it comes to health. I mean, my goodness, this is Saturn in Capricorn, so it's a double whammy of the experiencing of physical reality stuck in his body. This has to do with not assimilating nutrients. This has to do with intestinal problems and an acute illness. In the evening, we have the Hierophant. It's Venus and Taurus, mostly just Taurus with the neck, ears, lower jaw, cerebellum. I still haven't looked that up. I'm having to do a few readings ahead of time because of my schedule. So I'm actually doing this reading on Wednesday. And we did get this card yesterday, but it was reversed. So yeah. So in the evening, I think brain issues are bothering him, and his own authority is getting to him. He doesn't really believe in himself. And yeah, he's trying to conform. And yeah, it's always been about the church and the white evangelical, or not the white, the right not the right, but extreme right. I call him the evangelical Taliban. That's what I call him. So he's got that going on, as well as I think. Well, okay. So when it comes to health, this would be his stomach problems, but it could also be a doctor or a nurse who's refusing to give him more pain medication, and because he works for the government, and this could be literally like an encounter with somebody at Walter Reed or somebody in the White House, because he has that medical staff there too, and they're saying, no dude, I can't give you any more pain medicine because they're afraid he'll put him over the edge. But yeah, so it could be refusing pain medication, or it could be a sleazy doctor or nurse who just doesn't care about him at all, and they're not trustworthy. And yeah, and it could also be Elon Musk. So yeah, maybe he's dialing Elon, saying, "Hey man, I know you've got the all those drugs you carry around with you. Can you bring some to me?" And Elon's like, "Yeah, sure." And then middle of the night, oh my goodness. Okay, so an acute illness here, and when it comes to the Hermit reversed, this is my other card for an acute illness. As well as, how we kept getting that Temperance reversed, which has to do with a grave illness. I mean, acute just means it comes on really fast and hard. A grave means it's been building and building and building. So either way, fine with me. Whatever is, he's always been a guy to say it is what it is. Well, this is it, and Mickey D's isn't doing it. As far as recovery, it's not happening. So with the Knight of Cups, this usually has to do with the lymphatic system and addictions. So he is in the middle of the night, I think, reaching out, because he didn't get what he wanted in the evening. So in the middle of the night, yeah, this isn't good at all. Again, with the dive a little further into the Hermit, not Kermit, Hermit, the Hermit reversed when it comes through reverse. This is somebody who's isolated, who might be feeling lonely. Support is withdrawing from him. They're ghosting him. These two cards together are ghosting, a relationship ghosting him. And we can see it's the Doctor up here and Elon Musk if he reaches out to him. He's not getting what he wants from an authority outside of him that could help him. He will not get it. So when it comes to pain and acute illnesses, it could be a headache, so we're talking a migraine. It could be feeling like he has the flu. He could be feeling, especially with the combination of the throat, here, lower jaw, throat, speaking up. This combo with these two cards could have to do with bronchitis. Maybe even an appendicitis attack with the Hermit reversed. I don't know if he still has his appendix or not. Okay, so at the foundation of the day, drawing the two cards off the bottom, which looks like the top of the deck for me, but I go this way just because it's faster to, and it's such a habit, it's like ingrained in my body. I don't know if I could change that if I wanted to. It would be hard. But anyway, when it comes to health with the Three of Cups reversed, it's our card for overindulgence and depression. The Nine of Wands is not terrible because it's usually you'll feel better, but with it being upright, he's having to deal with long-term goals and whether or not he has resilience or not, but it's a card of fatigue. This guy is not feeling good. So that's all day long, right? And all he does is just overindulge and tries to make himself feel better, but it doesn't work. He's still feeling beat up. And by the middle of the night, it's like, oh God, right? Put a fork in it. Okay, well, I hope you guys have a wonderful Friday. And let's just let go of all of this and step into the state of love, open our hearts to each other, to our loved ones, and to justice. We love truth and justice. In fact, love and truth are one and the same, and when it finally becomes justice on earth, we love to see that. Sometimes we have to wait a very long time and be very patient. So, okay, take good care, you guys, as always. Bye.